It's kind of sketchy because this kayak is very easy to flip with 2 kids in it. What do you think, my man?
Good.
Look at that little spot he's nestled into. That's tricky, huh? So today I'm going to install this transducer. It's got side imaging, so it actually has to stick out a little bit on the bottom. It's kind of complicated. Obviously, I've never done this before. There's actually a piece on this Hobie kayak that you have to remove on the bottom to get at it, to put this in. And then of course, all this wiring has to come up. And so it's a little bit complicated. And then I've got to run the wiring through. I'm hoping to try it out on the lake today. Just bring the kayak over to a pond that's right next to us here in Rochester, Minnesota. And maybe even do some trout fishing with the kids. If we have a lot of time, we'll see how fast this goes and see how it works. So this thing came like built onto it, like this. Now this transducer is here, and then this thing comes with it for the boat. Obviously don't, but at least I can use it as a template. So I drilled out these holes, and I can feed the transducer through that. And you can see where this is an issue, right? Like, so chop that. Keeps like getting bigger and bigger. It started as like a little hole, and I was like, oh, it's way up there. And then it doesn't sit flush for quite a ways. Then I probably have to widen this hole. Actually, I can see that I need to widen it, so I'm just gonna do that now. So it gets really wide out up front because this plastic piece is pretty wide. Yeah, just looking at it. I think I finally got this stupid thing. I think it's lining up now. I drilled out the holes bigger. It's pretty awesome, actually. So yeah, bump something, yeah. Pops up. Got a lot of contrast.
Intimidating. You got the ram mounts coming off, you got the nut, then you got the Garmin transponder.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Beauty. All right, I'm in the trailer with the kayak. I want to show you a few more technical details here. First of all, I have this bait cooler made by Magellan. And I actually have a mount in here for the depth finder. So I can actually bring this thing out and put it on somebody else's boat if I want to, or I can take the screen and install it on my kayak. Because I go in and out of boats and in and out of the kayak, I like to be portable like that. I've got the black box in here for the transducer, specific to Panoptix. So Panoptix, not only does it have that screen, this particular one is called 8610 XVS, I think. It's on my website. Not only does it have the screen, it has that black box, which is required to run the Panoptix. This is the real heart of the unit right here, the Panoptix. So I've got this transducer for the Panoptix. It's on what's called a summit pole. It's actually telescopic. I can adjust this. And then I've got a ram mount on it that you can move it around. So I can swivel this thing and aim it at the fish. It actually gives me directional aim. So I can point it at fish, or I can move it over here and see if there's any fish there. And it has a couple, like maybe a 2-foot cone, or maybe about a 2-foot width, and then it goes out about 30 feet. You know, it's only 2 feet here, and then you gotta move it over here. And then of course I run this unit with this Jackery 240, which I put in the bait box. I plug everything into that. So the screen plugs into that, the black box plugs into that, and the transducer, which we just put on the bottom of the boat, which is a separate unit. So I actually have a transducer, and I've got the Panoptix. 2 completely separate things. The transducer is more conventional. Most people have a transducer. Panoptix is more unusual, better technology, newer technology, because you can see the fish in real time. So yeah, it's a work in progress. I guess the other thing I have going on with this, I actually drilled holes outside the back end of this box. I run the wires through there. And this also allows me to put in these really long USB cables to run the GoPros. So of course I've got 2 GoPros that I run with these ram arms. I use ram mount arms because they're super sturdy. I've got one in the front, I've got one in the back. This is all a bit of a work in progress. So definitely keep an eye on our upcoming fishing videos because you might see some modifications. As you can see here, I've got a flag in the background. I'm gonna add that so boats can see me easier. Little things like that, but for the most part, this is my setup. Got the transducer underneath that pops up if you accidentally hit the bottom. I've got the Panoptix arm that sticks out so I can move it around and see where the fish are directionally. Got the black box. It's a complicated mess. I mean, I've got wires all over. I try and contain them inside the black box except for the Panoptix arm.
There we go.
That's where the foot pedals go, yep.
How are you gonna put it there?
We'll find out, bud. Unless you have a better idea, I was thinking I would just like set it right here. You know what I mean? Hey Jerome, come on over here, buddy. Okay kids, Liddy, hold this here please while I get in. Jerome, come on over, buddy. Alright. No shoving. So, sit down there. Come on up here, you have to be coming back to help with the stuff. Get off.
One foot.
How's that situation working?
I mean, I've got this all figured out. It's the rudder that's giving me trouble.
Yeah, is it down all the way? Looks like it. It's just touchy like that.
Yeah.
Oh man, there's a group of fish over here. I'm trying to figure out, it's 5 feet from me, dude. It's like either right here or right here. I'm trying to figure out which direction this thing is. Oh man, there's a bunch of them. Dude, there's like 15 of them here.
Yeah?
Oh, I gotta get this, I gotta get this recording.
Do you have to do it like through an app or?
I've never done it, but there we go, dude. I got the screen recording on. All right. Dude, I'm recording my screen. There's a bunch of weeds. And right over by you on the other side of your boat. This thing is brilliant. I mean, I didn't have to mess with settings or change the sensitivity or...
Up and you're good to go?
Yeah, I just plugged her in and it's picking up fish. I mean, look at that. We got one right under us here. So to test out the new kayak with the Panoptix on it, with the depth finder, we came out to Foster Errand Pond in Rochester, and they've got a bunch of trout and crappies here. And I'm doing some screen recording with it now. It's amazing. And I got the kids here. It's kind of sketchy because this kayak is very easy to flip with 2 kids in it. But you can see there's the screen and I'm recording it directly to my phone. Patrick's here using the AquaView camera on a pole, so you can control the angles really well. And that's pretty cool too because I can see the pole on the screen. In fact, I got it on the screen right now, which is awesome. Let me see if I can find a fish for you. And this is the first time I've ever used this on the lake. It's pretty amazing. It's so easy. I just plugged it in. It came right up. I didn't have to mess with sensitivity or anything like that. Perfect. What do you think, Dee?
Good.
You loving it? As you can see that screen. Jerome, look back here. I can't see you, buddy. I still can't see it. Just turn this way. What do you think, my man?
Good.
Look at that little spot he's nestled into. That's tricky, huh? Wow. Good job, buddies. Adventurers. Find some fish for Patrick, huh? I'll come over by you because it's easier for me to move. There's definitely a fish down there. It's like 5 feet off the ground. So it's 10 feet. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Oh man, they're over here, dude. There's a whole school of them. Look at them all. See that, kids? So they're 20 feet behind us here. They're 20 feet in this direction. So I guess this is the way the transducer is facing. So the fish were up here, I guess, then. It must mean. I can definitely see her full. Dude, you got fish. I'm pretty sure you had a fish like swim right by it.
I can't see like anything. It's really murky.
Yeah.
I can see the cable when it's inches from the lens. Oh yeah, I've got like 3 to 5 feet of visibility underwater.
Not too bad.
It's not too bad.
Look, kids, side
Out here
image.
where it's a little deeper, I don't think I'm gonna pick up on anything unless I get lucky.
Yeah.
Is that kind of like a drone? Back to that one.
Oh, that's what I was. Dude, there's a ton of fish over here. I mean, like a dozen of them.
Yeah, here, I'll come over
A
there.
baker's dozen?
Try not to scare them.
I got a few right under my boat. They're just moving around down there. Dude, this is cool. Oh, tons of them, dude. I think they're either right here or right here. I think they're out here. Huge pack of them. And they're only like, I'd put it down 8 feet or 9 feet and come in with it down, you know, like don't put it down on them. Oh, there's so many, dude. You're gonna see these. Look at them all, dude.
Maybe they're crappies.
Yeah, it might be just a huge school of crappies or something. So right here, Pat, if you can get that thing to dial in on that spot. Oh man, they're still there. This is gonna be good. They're pretty far. I mean, they're 35 feet in front of me. Or 35 feet out here, so it's, I'm gonna try and get up on them a little bit. Oh yeah, dude, this works. Oh shoot, where are they going? Right over here. Now they're still 30 feet. 20 feet, I'm coming up on them. I think they're moving towards me too. Also, there's a different school. So there's a school over here 40 feet away, but over here, look at that, look at that, look at that. They got one 15 foot out right in front of us. Now, where did it go? It moved here. Yeah, I can see you. They've mostly come over this way a little bit now.
Finally see the vegetation on the bottom.
Yeah,
okay,
good.
This is good because now I can see any fish against it.
Dude, I definitely see there's some fish really close to you, dude. Pull up like 1 foot off the bottom and kind of pan around. You'll see a fish. Just 1 foot. Oh, you're coming right onto one. It might still be like 5 feet away from you. I think it's coming over to check out your pole. See it, kids? Go up just a little bit farther. And pan at 360. You'll see it. You'll see it.
Oh.
Now go down a little. It went down. There's like 3 or 4, but most of them are like 10 feet from you. But there was one that's kind of like flirting with you there. Oh yeah, you got one really close. Look at that fish, kids. See that fish?
I feel like a helicopter doing a flyby right now. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. Whoa. Oh, right through a little forest right here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of fish next to it too. I feel like they're a little bit over here, but just so you know, we're coming in a little bit just on that shore. It's not a dangerous problem yet, but those fins don't kick up if you accidentally go into shore with them, you know. Well, should we bounce out of here?
Yeah, we can if you want.
Should we bounce, buddies?
Yeah.
Let me get my drop in the water. Perfect.
Nice. Yeah, get a couple
Worked
of
out well.
anchors and we'll be in business.
So now I would recommend for your kayak just to pull the foot pedals out as soon as you can, as soon as you
we're
get
super
your crop
close.
up.
Yeah.
'Cause you'll just blow right in, basically.
Let me hold this kayak.
Might do the same for me here. Paddle in. Okay, dude. A little wet, but that's not gonna hurt you. Buddy. All right, good. The mission accomplished. Now I get to see what these files look like and see if if they're actually continuing to go somehow when I'm turning my phone off. It's a nice little place here, eh?
Yeah.
Middle of the town, like
Nice. Not far at all.
not a lot of people. I mean, it gets fished pretty heavy from the shore, but it also gets hit pretty hard in the ice fishing, you know, like
Yeah.
that's when I've been out here ice fishing, catching trout. Okay. Walk forward and jump for us. A little adventure, a little exploration. Something fun, different, huh? Get some energy. Okay, Jerome, go ahead and do the same thing Lydia just did. Have to splash in.
Careful.
Jump it. Perfect. Yeah, go buddy, count.
Yeah, I can use some time to No, he's good.
Move back. Ready? Push. I think I brought you guys with now.